Guys, this situation just got crazier by the minute. If you've been following the Dr. Disrespect controversy, you know it's been wild. And if you're new here, don't worry, I'm about to break it all down piece by piece. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Now, let's roll it back a bit. Dr. Disrespect, one of the biggest names in streaming, was banned from Twitch back in 2020. But the twist, no one ever told us why, it was just this big mysterious thing that got glossed over, and for years, fans were left in the dark. For a while, people speculated it could have been anything violation of Twitch's guidelines, maybe some breach of contract, but then came a bombshell tweet from Cody Connor, an ex-Twitch employee. Cody claimed that Dr. Disrespect was banned for something far more serious, sexing a minor. As you can imagine, this sent shockwaves through the community.
Oh shit, here we go again.
You can see why people were in shock. The tweet went viral almost instantly. Why? Because Dr. Disrespect had never publicly addressed the reason for his ban. People were left wondering, was Cody telling the truth?
But back in 2020, he was banned from the streaming platform Twitch. But he never exactly stated why he had been banned from Twitch. It was just this big mysterious thing that got glossed over.
Following the accusation, Dr. Disrespect himself made a statement confirming that Twitch had indeed banned him for inappropriate conversations. It was the first time we heard anything directly from him, and honestly, it wasn't looking good. He also mentioned the messages were between him and a minor.
I'm seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right? There's no excuse for something like that.
This admission was massive. It was no longer just speculation. He confirmed that something inappropriate had happened with a minor. Following this, Dr. Disrespect started losing sponsorships, partnerships, and even got demonetized on YouTube. This marked the beginning of his downfall.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
After that, Dr. Disrespect pretty much went silent, occasionally dropping a tweet here and there, but he stopped streaming altogether, going on a 2.5-month hiatus until today. For the first time in months, Dr. Disrespect returned to address everything.
Yo.
It's Tom.
Yeah.
It's Tom.
He started his stream by explaining why he didn't talk about the ban earlier. Apparently, legal reasons kept him from speaking publicly.
You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement.
But then you have to wonder, why did Cody Connor leak this info in the first place? Cody doesn't even work at Twitch anymore, so what did he have to gain? Well, after looking into it, we found some old tweets where Cody was trying to sell tickets to a show. In one tweet, he even promised to explain why Dr. Disrespect was banned if his show sold out. Sound like a clout chase to you?
Cody Connors, ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved, leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this?
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
Cody was clearly trying to milk the situation for attention, but this didn't stop Dr. Disrespect's world from unraveling. His name was tainted, and the internet branded him as a predator, but today's stream was different. Doc flat out denied any allegations of sexting a minor.
You didn't have any first-hand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the message?
Here's where things get tricky. Back when Dr. Disrespect first addressed this controversy, he admitted that the messages were with a minor. So now, what's the story? Did he backtrack? Did he forget? And it gets even more confusing when Doc brings up the age of consent.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the Whisper messages were not sexting.
This makes it seem like the individual involved was likely 16 or 17, which in some countries isn't considered a minor, but in the US it is. So is this just a legal technicality, or is there more to the story? But honestly, all of this speculation could be cleared up instantly if Dr. Disrespect just released the chat logs.
People want
Show the message! Release the messages! Show the messages!
What are we in second grade?
If someone was accusing me of something this serious, I'd want the whole world to see those logs unless they make him look worse. To this day, we haven't seen those logs, and trust me, this isn't something Dr. Disrespect wants to keep hanging over his head. Fans are still skeptical, and his reputation is far from fully repaired.
I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. I even used the word inappropriate. Purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
Here's the thing, everyone's texts and DMS could be taken out of context, but we're not talking about random banter here. This was communication between a mega famous streamer and a minor, or at least someone close to that age. The lines here are blurry, and until those logs are made public, people will continue to question Dr. Disrespect's version of events. Dr. Disrespect has always been one of the most calculated figures in gaming, and while some of his fans believe he's being wrongfully accused, others, including me, can't help but wonder if there's something deeper going on. I mean, why not release the logs if you've got nothing to hide?
Stop it. Get some help.
In the last part of his stream, Dr. Disrespect also threw a lot of shade at Twitch, claiming they made the decision to terminate his contract without even properly investigating.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
This situation has been going on for years now, and honestly, I think we're all tired of not having concrete answers. My take, Cody Connor was definitely looking for attention, but Dr. Disrespect hasn't exactly cleared his name either. Until those logs are released, this cloud of doubt will continue to hang over him. Let me know what you think. Should Dr. Disrespect release the logs, or is he better off staying silent? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on this insane situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.